Whoa, I would be very surprised if this didn't end up being silver. Based off the look of this coin, how shiny and kind of dark and almost like purpley it is, the way that you'd know is if the mint mark is above the Monticello. Let's go ahead and flip it over and see. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to 5 Banks, 1 Hunt. That of course being the series where I go to 5 different banks, pick up 10 rolls of each of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, and search through the rolls for interesting and valuable coins and see which bank comes out on top. In the last episode we searched through the pennies, and although we did have a few good finds, overall it definitely left something to be desired. Today we're searching through the nickels and I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit better. Take a look. So the main reason I say that is because of this bad boy right here. We do have a confirmed find right on the end, 1941 showing. We do also have some other interesting enders, like over here on the red bank, this weird like sticker pattern on that one. This one's kind of messed up. You can't even really read the date on it because of some extra material. And there's just a lot of interesting stuff going into all 5 of these banks. Of course, as we go through our nickel rolls today, we'll be using the Quin Coins coin roll hunting placemat to aid us in our hunt. Across the front side of it, you can see all the different types of coins that you can find in your nickel rolls. And then flipping it out over to the back side, we have a point system which we use to kind of pit the banks against each other. Whoever comes out with the most points at the end is going to win. On top of that, we have lists for key date, low mintage, and low mintage buffalo nickels. Those are going to help us determine if we have a rare coin or not. As always, if you're interested in picking up one of these nickel roll hunting placemats to aid you in your own nickel roll hunting, you can head on over to my website at quinscoins.com, and I'll put links down in the description below. I also have penny and silver stacking placemats up there for you as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the hunt. All right, we're going to be kicking things off with the red bank. That was the one that had those 2 weird enders. You can see this one right here just has this weird like clump of metal there. You can see the mint mark, but nothing else really out of that date area. And then we have just kind of a weird thing on the front of that coin right there. So we're definitely going to want to start with those 2 rolls and try and figure out what is going on with those 2 particular coins. And other than that though, these rolls look good. They look circulated. There's probably going to be some good stuff in here, and maybe Red Bank will actually get some redemption, because if you guys remember on the last episode, Red Bank started it off and had absolutely nothing in it. All right, let's grab this one first and just see what that ender is going to be all about, and then we'll get into the other one. But let's see if we can do a little slow reveal here. Let's check the edges here. We're looking for those dark edges for like a war nickel. Those from 42 to 45, they were 35% silver, and a lot of times they come out with a little bit darker edges. So just checking for those. I didn't really see anything. This one's just going to end up being a 1989 Denver, and let's see if the reverse has anything wrong with it. I mean, it's got a little bit of discoloration, but other than that, it just looks like a regular coin. I have no clue what that stuff is. It kind of looks like bird poop almost, but I think we're just going to set that one to the side and take a look at the rest of these coins, see if we're going to get anything old out. A nice buffalo nickel would be great to see. That's really always what I'm hoping for when I hunt nickels, because that is one of my favorite coins. And you know, any Canadians would be great as well. We got a 64 there, so just about in the range we keep. I like to, I tend to keep anything before 1960. Also going to be looking out for 2009. So there's just a ton of stuff to look for in the nickels. That's why it's my absolute favorite coin to coin roll hunt, and why I've been looking forward to this episode more than any of them so far. But yeah, nothing in that first roll, unfortunately. So it looks like the red bank is kind of staying true to its form from the first episode. Now let's take a look at this weird coin right here with just the little metal blob there. It's probably just going to be damaged, but just in case. Oh, actually, look at that. That looks like a nice, potentially older coin right there. Let's just grab that one real quick to see. Oh no, that definitely looks older. Or sorry, newer. 2014. So yep, that one is not going to be great, but let's take a look at our ender here. What a weird pattern of damage. Yeah, it's definitely damage, no doubt about that. But yeah, the date area is just completely covered over by whatever is going on there. You can see it is a Denver. It's got some damage on the left side as well. It's just a really weird looking coin right there. And then the back side, of course, has some as well. Let me know down in the comments below if you know what happened to this coin. That is just some very interesting damage. Like to see stuff like that, though. It just keeps things kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of the coins in this roll and see if anything's going to pop out for us. And we'll just go on from there. If we can't find anything, then I'll just keep looking off camera here and get back to you once we do. There's a Denver reverse right there. So this may potentially be older. Nope, 64. So we'll keep moving on that one. Also, I'm going to be on the lookout for Canadians here. Always looking for Canadians, especially in the nickels, though. They are difficult to find in the nickels versus the pennies, where I just find them all the time. I will have to double check here for 2009s because you actually get less 2009s in the nickels than you do in the pennies even, so they are pretty difficult to find. I usually average about 1 per box, which we have about a box of nickels, well, exactly a box of nickels here once you add all the rolls up. But guys, that is going to do it for those first couple rolls. I'm going to double check for 2009s, and if I find anything, I'll get back to you. All right, nothing in those first 2 rolls. Double check for 2009s, didn't see any. We do have kind of an interesting edge here, though. So we'll check that real quick. Actually, wow, I like that one better right there. Third one in. Could be something. No, it's just got some weirdness on it. What about this one? Oh, okay, that is not, it really looks like a war nickel, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, what if they accidentally made a 46 war nickel? Can you imagine if I flip this over and see a mint mark on top of the Monticello? Well, I guess let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, it really looks like a war nickel. It has the exact perfect toning to be like that darker edge and everything. It is just a 46 though, so fairly common but worth some points. It puts the Red Bank on the board with 4 points, and we'll just keep going here. That is a great sign out of roll number 3 for the Red Bank. So let's just take a look at the rest of these and see if we're going to get anything else here. I'm really happy with that, just because I was starting to think we might have the same situation as last time with the Red Bank, where they just didn't get any points at all. So that is great to see. There is a 67. I thought there was a mint mark on that, but I guess not. All right, guys, looks like that is going to do it for roll number 3. I love pulling coins out by the edge. It's not super easy to do, and especially with nickels, it's really fun. So glad that we were able to do that. Let's move on to roll number 4. Look at this. We get another one. It looks almost identical, too. What the heck is going on here, guys? Another 46. Looks kind of like a war nickel, maybe a little less than the last, but that is a 46 Denver right there. I happen to know none of the 46s are particularly rare. The Denver definitely is more so than the 46 no mint, but that is another great coin right there. Another 4 points for the Red Bank, so that is awesome. Let's just kind of briefly skim through here, see if anything pops out. I'll double check for 2009s and the like, but if we don't see anything here, then I'll just send you on to the next one. All right, let's see what we got, guys, and I'll see you back when I find something good. All right, nothing in roll number 5. Whoa, what do we got here? Just some discoloration. A lot of times those don't end up being anything. Like, you got discoloration over here on the left end as well. We already know that's not really an interesting ender because we already checked. So that's 2008, but what is this one gonna be? Let's see. Yeah, 95, so nothing special there. Let's open up the rest of these and see if anything pops. This one looks kind of old. Yeah, there we go. So we got another find right there. Actually, this one looks old as well. So let's take a look at this one first. See what we got here. It's a 56, and I think they're all fairly common. Flip it over to the reverse. Don't see any mint mark there, so just a 56 worth 2 points. And let's see what we got over here. I was looking at this one. Definitely looks older. Let's just do a quick flip here. Nope, 64. Yeah, I wasn't super confident on that one, so I didn't think it deserved a countdown or anything like that. There's a 63. There's definitely some older coins in here. 61 over here on the end. So, yeah, good stuff, guys. We got 4 more rolls to go. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I like that edge right there. Looks older. Not necessarily darker. 64. So, it is older, but not exactly as old as we would have hoped. Oh, we got an older coin coming out here, though. See a Denver reverse. Do a quick flip on that. Yeah, 64. That's all right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Guys, second roll from the end here. We got 10 points on these rolls so far. 2 from the 40s, 1 from the 50s. No low mint, no key date, anything. Oh, wait a minute. I think I spoke too soon, guys. We got a 51 right here, and I know for a fact we have low mint and key date in this range. Now, it all depends on the mint mark, though. So we're looking for an S or a D. A D would be good as well. Anything really, but S is really what we're looking for. Let's see if we can get it. 3, 2, 1. No, we just got the Philly, so no mint mark on that, unfortunately. I think that's going to make it worth just 2 points for being a 1950s, but 51, that is a good date to see. 50 even better. Those hardly ever come up. And the 50 Denver in particular is actually the key date of the series. So always looking out for those early 50s. The 50, 51, and 52 are really what you want to focus in on there. I just forgot that, you know, there are Jefferson nickels that go into the 30s. Those are also very nice to see. 38 and 39. Would love to see one of those come out today. But yeah, so we got some more points on that one. We got one more roll to go for the Red Bank. So Red Bank's up to 12 points right now. Really definitely a respectable score right there when you compare it to the 0 points that they got on the pennies last time. And here we go. We got our roll. A couple of interesting looking edges there. That one is going to be nothing. What about this one? Also nothing. So not always easy to pull them out by the edge, but it sure is satisfying when you get it right. All right, let's take a look here, guys. Our last roll for the Red Bank. That certainly looks older. Got a Denver reverse there, so that puts it at least as old as 1964. Let's see if it's older. Yeah, 1956 Denver right there. So we got another find. Brings us up to 14 points on the Red Bank. And let's see if this can be our first roll with multiple finds. Oh, guys, it is going to be. Hopefully that is on camera. Right there is a 1946 showing. That's our third 1946 out of this set of rolls. How crazy is that? Let's work our way towards it and see if we got a mint mark. So we have a Denver and a Philly on the 46, and this one is going to be also a Denver. That's actually good because the Denver is a little bit more rare. So cool to see. So that's a six point roll so far right there, guys. It's definitely our best roll out of them so far. And I think that's going to do it for the Red Bank. So let's go ahead and get a quick tally on exactly what we got there. So double checking our information on the 51, you see 51S is a key date and 51 Denver is a low mintage. That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. We did unfortunately just get the 51 Philly, but still a great coin to find. So we got triple 46s, 151 and 2 56s, and a couple of oddities that don't count for any points. That's going to be a total of 3 times 4 for the 40s and 3 times 2 for the 50s. Comes out to 18 points. Definitely very respectable for the Red Bank. Now let's go ahead and move on to the yellow. All right, guys, yellow bank here. We got different style of wrappers. They're NF String & Sons. I used to hunt these all the time, but I haven't seen them in a while. We do have a old looking coin right there. I think it's a Denver reverse, so it would put it at least as old as 64. And honestly, that looks like it's probably going to be older. If it dips into the 50s or 40s, then it's a keeper. So let's take a look at that one first. I'm just going to pull it out here, and we will get a good look at that zoomed in. Let me see if I can just peel back that paper just a little bit. And yeah, you can see right there, it is a Denver reverse. So it's going to be at least as old as 1964. Let's just do a little unroll here and see if we can dramatic reveal it. So here we go. Yeah, oh my gosh, I totally missed the feeling of these rolls. Brings me back for sure. I used to hunt these all the time back in like 2016, 2017. So there's our coin, and let's flip it over here to see what we got for a date in 3, 2, 1. 52, that is nice. Very cool, guys. 52 Denver Ender right there. Oh, that's awesome. I gotta actually check the back side of the placemat here to see if that one makes the list. I think you need to get a 52S, but just to make sure, yeah, 52S is what you need for low mintage. Let's just stick it on this side. Maybe it'll bring us some luck. That is really cool, though. 52 Denver starting us off strong on the yellow bank. So 2 points right there. And let's go ahead and open up the rest of this roll and see what else is going to be inside. Here we go. So let's see. Do we have any nice looking edges? Not really. Nothing super notable there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I got an older coin right there for sure. What do we got? Oh, it's a 46. Okay, so this is at least well, it is a 6-point roll. None of those 46s make it back into that low mintage range. But 46, again, another coin that we got a lot in those last few rolls as a 46 plain. So we are up to 6 points on the first roll. We're already a third of the way to matching the Red Bank score. We get a Denver reverse there. It's just a 64 though. And I'm not really seeing anything else notable, guys. I will double check for 2009s and get back to you. Got an older coin here, I think, guys. Let's take a look. Certainly looks older to me. Let's go ahead and reveal that date. 40, nice. So that's the oldest one we got so far. And that's going to be another 4-point coin. I don't think that's a particularly rare one. Let's flip it over to see what we got for a mint mark. I don't see a mint mark on it. So 40 plain, another 4-point coin for the yellow bank. And we got a couple other older ones, older looking, I should say. And it looks like that one's going to pan out. 1958. We do have a chance for low mintage on that one. So let's see, that's a 64 right there. All right, let's check this. So this is kind of strange. Usually you're looking for a mint mark to get a rarer coin. In the case of the 58, you're actually looking for no mint mark, and that would put it in the low mintage range. This is a really nice looking 58 here. Let's see if we can get that 1958 no mint mark for a low mintage coin. 3, 2, 1. Nope, unfortunately we got the Denver on that one, so it's just going to be worth 2 points. Still nice to see some older coins here coming out of the yellow bank. Let's keep moving and see what else we can get. All right, guys, we got roll number 4 here. These are so much easier to open too, and okay, yes. I really like the look of that, and actually there's 2 interesting ones there. Let's grab this one first. Could be an older coin, maybe? No, it is not. But this one right here, oh my gosh, that has the perfect tone to be a war nickel. Hopefully we can get one here, guys. 35% silver, let's go. No, it's 2000. Unbelievable. All right, well, we still got plenty of rolls to find one, and it looks like we have an older coin here. Undoubtedly going to be older. Let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1. 1940 again. I was hoping for like a 30s. It looked super worn, so I was thinking, yeah, maybe that'll be back into the 30s, like a 39. 1940 I'll take, though. And the mint mark is not. There is nothing there, so that's a P. And that was made in Philadelphia. All right, let's take a look at the rest of these coins. Love to see some older ones coming out of pretty much every roll here, so that's why I love nickels so much, guys. Let's keep moving. Got a Denver reverse right there. Whoa, cool. All right. Didn't think that was gonna work. Looked like a 64 to me, but it actually ended up being just a nice 52 Denver there. Oh no, it's not a Denver. That's an S. Dude, that's awesome. So that actually does put us into the low mintage range. If we take a look back at our list again, 52S. I don't know why I was seeing Denver. I think I need to get my eyes checked. Definitely when I put it up under the phone here. Man, that's a really nice looking 52S. Oh, that is unbelievable. Should have known that couldn't be a 64. You can't get a 64S. It just doesn't exist. So 52S is the find. Unbelievable right there, guys. This is great. This is just at the halfway point too, and I didn't think we were going to get anything in this roll. Ah, that's amazing. All right, well, we'll keep moving here and see what else we can find. Oh, what do we got here? Another darker looking edge. Not sure. This is like maybe a 25% chance being a war nickel. Ah, it's like a scratched up 2005 Bison. How weird is that? Somebody didn't like that one for some reason. I don't know why. I quite like that design. Oh, wait a minute, guys. This is something we do not typically get. It is on the score sheet, but it is so cool when you do find one. Just the way that this coin looked is not natural, and it does not look like any of the other coins. Look at how shiny. 2004 San Francisco, and look at the glare on that coin right there. That is a proof. Now, these are not supposed to be in circulation. This was probably broken out of a proof set. That's really the only way that these type of coins can get into circulation. And you will not see a San Francisco mint mark on the 2004 unless it's a proof. So that is a cool, oh man, I didn't even realize, I didn't think about this. This is actually one of the commemoratives. So they did commemoratives in 2004 and 2005. I should know that because it's on the back of the placemat. I guess I just didn't make that connection when I saw the proof. But that is a really cool proof to have, even cooler than just like a regular one because you have that nice design right there and of the Louisiana Purchase. How cool is that? Man, I remember when these coins came out as a kid. I was like 7 years old, super excited to see the new commemorative nickels come out. I didn't know how long they were going to last. Of course, they only lasted for 2 years, 2004 and 2005. But man, that is just an amazing find right there. I think we count proofs for, what is it? Yeah, 10-point coin right there. So a 10-point proof. We had a 10-point low mintage earlier with that 52S. God, I love finding stuff like that, guys. That is just amazing. All right, let's see if this roll has anything else to offer. And we have one more roll to go. We'll definitely be returning to the yellow bank for some more nickels because that was awesome. All right, that was it for roll number 9. Our final roll of the yellow bank. So sad to see it end. Just some amazing stuff in this here yellow bank. And we got some weirdness going on here with an edge. It's a 73. Another darker looking edge here. Just gonna check them all. 2008, and what's that? Nothing. All right. Let's see what we got on the inside, guys. Another proof would be amazing. I still haven't seen any Canadian coins pop out here, so maybe we'll be seeing some of those soon. But just by the looks of this is a 2002 P. Oh, we got a couple of, looks like Denver reverses right there. I'll save those for the end. Let's just move through the rest of these coins here. And I think that's it. So let's take a look at those Denver reverses, see if we can get lucky here right at the end. So we'll take a look at that one first, flip it, and it's a 60. Ah, so close. Pretty nice looking 60 as well. And then we got one more right here, 64 with some junk on it. And that seems like an appropriate way to end the yellow bank. So guys, we'll get a tally on all the points. There's so many of them this time. And then we'll move on to the next. All right, we got some great stuff going on in that yellow bank. I really need to return to this bank again. So 2 from the 50s, 3 common from the 40s. We got 1 low mintage 1952 S down here, and then something we very rarely get, a proof coin, and not just a regular proof coin either, man. This is probably going to be my favorite coin of the hunt, unless we find something even more spectacular. But a 2004 proof Louisiana Purchase. That is just absolutely crazy. And check this out, guys. As far as the point totals go, we literally doubled what we got in the red bank. So red bank had 18, yellow had 36. I sure would like to keep this trend up. Let's see what we can do with the blue bank. All right, here we go, blue bank. Back to this style of rolls. These are a little harder to open and a little tougher paper, I'd say. So there's nothing really in particular that's interesting on these rolls, so I'm just gonna grab a random one. I didn't see any older looking enders or anything like that. No reverse Denver enders. So let's just grab this one right here and jump into it. Get a first taste of what the blue bank has to offer. And oh, I'm not mad at that. Like seeing anything interesting on the edges, even if it's, 90% of the time they're duds. But, that 10% sure does taste sweet. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, just a toned 2020. How the heck did it get that toned in 2 or 3 years? I have no clue. But let's take a look here, guys. We got a Louisiana Purchase right there. What is this? Whoa. Okay, guys. I think we may have a good set of rolls right here. 42, and I would be very surprised if this didn't end up being silver. So just so you guys know, in 1942, they did make both the regular copper nickel variety of the nickels. They also made the one that has 35% silver in it. Just based off the look of this coin, how shiny and kind of dark and almost like purpley it is, that's caused by they put 9% manganese in those as well. So this has to be silver, and the way that you'd know is if the mint mark is above the Monticello as opposed to on the side of it like we've seen with all the others. Let's go ahead and flip it over and see in 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is. It's beautiful, and it's a San Francisco 42S. I'll actually have to check that because I don't know my war nickels too well, if that ends up being a low mintage or not, because there are a couple that do. Wow, what a way to start there, guys. The blue bank produces a war nickel 42S, absolutely beautiful. Really nice shape on that as well. I don't know if they made proofs back then or not. I really have no clue, but would be interested to see. I think the proofs at that time, though, were made in Philadelphia, though, so it wouldn't be that San Francisco mint. But yeah, that is amazing, guys. So let's just, I guess, keep going here. I'm just going to move these off because I don't see really anything else interesting here. Of course, I will double check as always, but I want to flip over to the other side of the placemat here and see if that ends up being a low mintage coin. So no, unfortunately not. It looks like there are a few. That 42 Denver is actually the non-silver variety. And so then the 43D and 44S are the ones you're looking for in the war nickels. Of course, any war nickel is worth pulling out. It's worth at least $1 in silver alone. But this one I think might be worth more because of just how nice it looks. That is an awesome coin. I might have to put that one in the collection and replace whatever's in there already. But just beautiful right there, guys. So I'm going to go through the rest of these, make sure I didn't miss any 2009s, and then we will get on to the next roll. All right, we didn't miss anything. So roll number 2. If we can keep a hot streak going where we're finding stuff in every roll, then I'll just keep on opening them. See if we're going to get anything on. Oh, we are, guys. Ugh. Nickels, I love nickels. It doesn't really matter where you go. You're going to find good stuff. We got a 48 right there. And I think, yeah, 48S would be a low mintage, so we do have a chance for a 10-point coin here. It could be upgraded from 4 points to 10 if we get that San Francisco mint mark. Let's see if we can do it here. 3, 2, 1. Nope, so just a Philly on that one. So a 4-point coin plus the silver nickel that we just found. I think those are 10. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, war nickels are worth 10. And we definitely have some good rolls here. There's no doubt about that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I thought that one might be older right there. We are on roll number 4. I just was counting the rolls. All right, so we got a 53 right there. I think if we get the S, that might be a low mintage. So let's hope for an S here. 3, 2, 1. No S. We do have a D. So that's, I think, going to be a 2-point coin right there. That's our first 50s, believe it or not. And that's awesome. So we'll keep going here, see what else we can find. Oh, cool. Okay. I thought we might have something there. It's a 47. No mint mark, though, so wasn't super confident in it. So 47 right there. Is that a die break? That's interesting. Or sorry, not a die break, a lamination error. That could be a lamination error right there across Jefferson's face, kind of making him look like Scarface or something. Interesting. So yeah, 47. Not in the best shape on that reverse, unfortunately, but yeah, that obverse is interesting. We may have a lamination error right there. I'm not sure if that's post-mint or not. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you think. Hopefully this is a good enough view. 47 plain is going to get us another 4 points. And I almost missed this one somehow. We have another 40s coin in here. That's going to make this a 8-point roll. So 41, and the mint mark is nothing. So we got a 41 Philadelphia right there. This right here is a older looking Jefferson for sure. Let's see what the date is. 3, 2, 1. 47 again. Nice. So no lamination error on that one, but another 4 points. There's a 48 right there. We could get a San Francisco on this one. Hopefully we do. 3, 2, 1. No, just a Philly. We have not really been lucking out with getting the San Francisco mints when we want them. I did get one earlier and didn't even realize it was. I thought it was just a Denver. But yeah, great roll so far. What is that, like 8 points on the roll? And still lots to look at. We got a Canadian coming up here. Let's see if any of the rest of these coins over here on the left side are going to do anything for us. They get a Denver right there, so again, another chance. And no 2009, so let's grab that Denver. We'll check that, and then we'll check the Canadian. So nice looking Denver reverse right there. Let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 54 Denver, another 2 points, so that brings it up to 10. And if this ends up being a 99.9% nickel, Canadian nickel right here, so that would be 1981 and earlier, I think we got another 4 points. Let's see what we got. I like the rainbow toning on it, gives me a good indication there. 3, 2, 1. 84, dang it. Almost made it there, but I'll take that. Interesting to see some foreign coins come out every once in a while. We got one more roll to go. Let's see what we got. All right, guys, final roll of the blue bank here. We started it off with a bang. We got that silver war nickel to come out. Let's see if we can end it with, I don't know, maybe a buffalo. That'd be nice. Let's see what we got. So an older looking one right there for sure. You see that? Definitely going to be older. Hopefully we get like a 39 on that. There is no mint mark on it, but even a 39 plain or a 38 plain would be awesome. You can actually check the 39 plain for a pretty rare error that I have found myself in the past. Just super stoked on that. So, all right, I mean, everything else looks pretty much brand spanking new, so I don't think there's going to be anything else in here. I'll check for 2009s, of course, but let's check our final old coin here and see what we're going to get. 3, 2, 1. All right, 41. That's all right. It's a pretty common coin, even though it is back in the 40s. I'll just check these real quick, guys, and we'll get into a wrap-up. See if we actually beat Yellow Bank, because I think there's a chance that we did here. Guys, look at the spread on Blue Bank. So many from the 40s and a war nickel. And actually, it looks like we are going to be beating the Yellow Bank with those coins right there. We had 3 from the 50s, 6 from the 40s, and 1 war nickel for 10 points. Came out to 40 points, just barely squeaking ahead of the Yellow Bank right there. again, hopefully we can keep this trend continuing. It didn't double, but I'm happy to see it go over. That's just an insane amount of points for just 10 rolls right there. And actually, guys, the purple bank is the one that has the confirmed ender in it, so we may be in for some good stuff here. All right, here we go, purple bank. You can see our 1941 ender right there. Again, that's only going to be a 4-point coin. There's no way that it could be like a low mintage or anything. They just made quite a few of them in that year, so not going to be hoping for that, but it is nice to see something like that right on the end. It gives you a good indication of what's to come. So let's go ahead and do a slow reveal on that 41 and see how we can do here. All right, there's that and that. We'll do a quick roll here. And here we are, our 1941 ender. Anything on the bottom of it? Maybe. Kind of looks a little older there. But yeah, there's our 41. We'll flip it over to get a mint mark here. And yep, no mint mark on it there, so we'll just take a look at what is left in this roll. We have a kind of like a darker edge right there. Could be interesting. Let's see if we can pull that one out. No, that's just going to be 1998, so newer. And I'm not really seeing much else here, so let's just dump them out. See if this is going to have, you know, like a multi-coin roll here. Actually, whoa, what is that? That looks like... sometimes you find 38s that look like that. I don't think this is going to be older, though. No, 83. So we got the numbers reversed. Okay, all right. Let's see what else we got here. Man, I would love to see another proof come out. It has been so... It's so cool to see proofs come out. You really just don't see it that often. But yeah, I don't see any other coins in this roll that are going to be worth any points. So let's just open one more. I'll double check those in a sec here and see if we can get anything else coming out of the purple bank. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, what do we got here? Not old. Sometimes those are old, but not that time. All right, let's see what we got going on. There's a 60, so close. Almost made it into the range we like to keep. Would love to see a buffalo come out here for us, but haven't seen anything like that yet, guys. All right, I don't see anything here either, so I guess I'll just have to let you know when we find something else. Ooh, 54, okay. So we got an older coin right there. It's, oh, wait a minute. Nice, we got two. Okay, so that's our first 30s right there, and I did not see the mint mark, so we will have to flip that back over. You guys may have, if you were paying super close attention. But yeah, 39 right there. We'll flip it over, see if we got a mint mark. If there's any mint mark, I believe that puts it into the key date range, so would be awesome to get a key date here. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, no mint mark there. There is a double die to look for, though. It's actually very prominent on the reverse there. And you would see it on the Monticello, the word Monticello itself, and then in 5 cents. I do have one already. It's really cool. I'll probably end up getting it graded because it's probably, honestly, probably the coolest thing I've ever found coin roll hunting. I don't see it on this one. You can typically see it without even using a microscope, and I just don't see it here. So still awesome to see a 39 come out. We count those for 5 points, and then we got what looks like a 54 coming out here as well. You can get a San Francisco on this, although I don't believe it makes it into the low mintage range. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we got a Denver on that one. So 2 points there, 5 points for the 1939. That's a 7-point roll. Kind of an odd point total right there, but cool to see, especially after the last few rolls have not really had anything in them. So let's see if we're going to end this with another find here. I do see something that looks a little bit older to me. Nope, never mind. It doesn't look as old as I thought. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this roll. We'll go ahead and get on to the next one, and hopefully we get a little bit older. Just keep squeaking back. If we could get a 38 of anything, you know, that could be Jefferson or Buffalo. That would be amazing. So here's our finds for the Purple Bank, and in a weird turn of events, we end up actually having the lowest score out of any of them so far, even though they had the ender there. So 2 of the 40s, 1 from the 50s, and 139 worth 5 points. Gives us 13 points on the Purple Bank. And yeah, that couldn't even beat the Red Bank, unbelievably. Now, I think this may end up being kind of an anticlimactic ending here. As you guys saw in the beginning, yeah, these are all brand new 2021, it looks like. I will be looking through these, though, because if we do find something like a blank planchet, we'll know exactly what year it's from, and that would be just an awesome, awesome find right there. But yeah, we do also have 2 customer wrapped rolls here that we can check out. So I will be opening those first, and then I think I'll just kind of speed run through the 2021s and see if there's anything in there. And if not, you know, we'll just get on to a wrap up. But yeah, nice looking coin right there on the end. That could be older. So yeah, let's get into the black bank and see what we can find. Well, at one point this was colored black. I just put some Sharpie on there. It looks like it's faded pretty badly, so it just looks like yellow all over again. But what can you do? They didn't have 5 different colors of rubber bands, so we had to improvise. But here we go, guys. All of our rolls spread out there, and let's just move out all of these machine wrapped rolls. Let's dig into these customer wrapped ones. I like these rolls. I mean, this is a pretty standard one here, but this is a little bit different. It's actually a fully set up roll there where you can reuse that very easily. So let's just jump into this one first, see if anything crazy comes out. You know, customer wrapped rolls are pretty hit or miss. Sometimes you just get like an entire roll of buffaloes or silver, but a lot of the times it's just, you know, oh wait, no, we do have something here, so that's good. 46, so pretty common. Still, nice to see at least something. We know that this wasn't a coin roll hunter, so that is good to see that we may have some good stuff in here. There's a 75, and let's just kind of go through them here and see if we can pick up any patterns. Sometimes you find rolls that were rolled like 20 years ago, so you wouldn't even see any of this like Jefferson modified version here. But that doesn't appear to be the case here. It looks like these are just kind of standard nickels, and yeah, so I guess let's just, enough talk, let's just find out what we got here. So 46, that is our, at least we're getting on the board here with some points. Seems like we've found 46s many times today. And that one is a Denver, so cool to see that. Looks like that's gonna do it for this roll, guys. So we'll go ahead and get onto our second customer wrapped roll, and then like I said, we're probably just gonna speed run those other coins there, all the 2021s. And you know, if anything comes out, that'd be great, but I wouldn't expect it, wouldn't count on it. All right, guys, here we go. Our second and final customer wrapped roll. Let's see if it's gonna have anything for us. So we got 4 points on the black bank so far. That may be what we end with. Again, these just look like standard nickels. Again, still have not found any 2009, so it would be cool to see one pop out here. Obviously, if these are full of 2021s, we're not going to be getting any 2009s in there. And yeah, I mean, sometimes you go an entire box without finding any 2009s, and then sometimes you find 2, so you just never know. But yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. I don't see anything else coming out of these customer wrapped rolls. Let's just open one of the machine wrapped rolls here. Like I said, they look like they're going to be all brand new 2021s. And if you haven't seen what that looks like yet, you can... Oh, wait a minute. No, hold on, guys. I mean, most of these are shiny, yes, but some of them aren't. Like, look at this. That's not 2021. That's 1991. So yeah, that's the weird thing about stuff like this, guys. Sometimes they have other coins mixed into them. Even though they all appear to be 2021 from the outside, there are other coins mixed in. So I guess we do have a chance to find some stuff here. And like I said before, if we find a blank planchet, chances are it's a 2021 blank planchet, and it's in that rare case where you actually know the year on the blank planchet. So that would be awesome to see. All right, yeah, let's just go through them here. I mean, like I said, about 95% of them are 2021, but some of them aren't, so let's see what we can find. Look at that. We got a Canadian in there somehow. Actually, there's more different coins than I thought in these rolls. So we got a 1998 Canadian there. It's not going to be 99.9% nickel, but still cool to see a Canadian come out, especially in a roll like that. You definitely wouldn't expect it to. Oh, 97, but it's some nice toning there. Actually, I might want to hold on to that one. Look at that. Rainbow toning on that. 97 Denver, and the backside too. Look at that. It's more of a gold tone there. Still got a little bit of rainbow. Could be artificial, but I like the look of it anyway, especially the way we found it. Like, how the heck are you finding coins like that in a 2021 roll? All right, guys, as funny as it looks, here's our tally on the black bank. We really only had the 1 coin worth points, and that's 1940s there. So 4 points on that one, and here is our winner. Obviously, it's going to be the blue bank, but I sure wouldn't mind going over to the yellow bank and getting some more coins over there because, man, there's some good stuff there too. Now, as you guys may remember, I actually went to 6 banks and picked up coins from 6 banks because we did have situations like this where there was just uncirculated coins that aren't typically going to be very interesting. I do have 10 more rolls of what looks to be uncirculated nickels. I'm going to go through those now and just see what we would have missed out on if we would have had that bank in play as well. So these ones are actually 2023, and that may actually be the case this time. These aren't the 2021s like we had earlier. So let's break open one roll and see if we're going to get anything interesting in there other than 2023s. Of course, as always, we'll be looking for those blank planchets. Still a dream of mine to be able to find one of those, and oh yeah, that's not a great sign for any other interesting stuff. Those look pretty solid to me. I think those are all brand new, guys. But either way, let's just look through them real quick, do a speed run here, and see what we can find. All right, guys, down to the last roll here. I can confirm they've all been solid 2023 Denvers, and nothing to report. I don't really check for errors. I know there's other people out there that would, but that's not really my thing for the most part, unless it's a super blatant error. I'm just looking for blank planchets, which I still haven't been able to find any. Or even if there's like an off-center strike, something like that would come up. You know, that does come up from time to time in rolls like this. They're just so, they feel so nice. They move so well. They look really good. And the reason they move that well is because they have literally no dirt on them at all. And no boogers, nothing like that. There's no sticky substances that would cause them to kind of stick to each other. And yeah, I don't know. It just feels really nice, but unfortunately there's nothing to find in stuff like that if you're hunting in the same way that I am. So to answer the question, what did we miss out on? Basically nothing. So I would say the nickels were definitely a lot better than the pennies. We had points in every single set of rolls. Even though the black bank only had 4 points, at least they had something, but we really got to give it up to the yellow and blue banks. Hats off to them for giving us a war nickel and a proof. That proof is amazing, guys. I'm so happy about that. Real quick, guys, before I end the video, if you're interested in picking up one of these nickel roll hunting placemats to aid you in your own nickel roll hunting, head on over to my website at quinscoins.com. I'll post links down in the description below, and I have penny and silver stacking placemats up there for you as well. With that being said, that's going to pretty much do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to go down below and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because I post new videos like this every single week. Always bring you along with the hunts and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next episode of 5 Banks 1 Hunt.